it's funny. Some people might think that, oh, well, it might not work, but I remember about 15 years ago, you were told not to get in cars with strangers, but now cars pull up to your house with a thing called Uber or Lyft, and people readily hop in. So I see the same exact opportunity, and being that they were the first to the wall, to make it a lot easier for us to garner that trust with customers.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Investor Fuel Podcast. I'm your host today, Skylar Bird. And today I'm joined by Andrew McGilly. Andrew is really doing some big things with AI and in painting. Again, something I'm not familiar with at all. So I'm going to get a lot out of this conversation. Certainly hope all of you do as well. So Andrew, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Skylar.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Andrew, before we get into exactly what you're doing now, can you give us a little bit about your background?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I have been in the home services business for about 7 years. Prior to that, I was selling wine and spirits. And then before that, I was in the military.
Excellent. Okay. All right. And please, yeah, tell everybody, a little bit about your world now and your new venture.
Sure. So a few years back, I started a painting company, Sergeant Painters, and we did really well, and we were do well with sales. And then things with the economy just kind of tightening up a little bit, sales started to slow down. And I tried to think to myself, how can I make every single sale? And normally the practical answer is you can't. And no matter how you do it, I won't be able to. But I figured, how can I make what I do better and make it more efficient and make it better for the customer? So I realized that the only reason why I'm more expensive than other painting companies is because I'm involved in it. I have to take a decent chunk of it for overhead and everything. So thought to myself, well, what if I could remove myself from the situation, and what would that look like? So I came up with my idea for my company, Prime Logic, which will be launching soon here in Florida. And essentially what it is, it's a complete end-to-end AI assisted company where you go to our website, you answer a few questions, you'll get an instant good, better, and best estimate. And from there, everything is handled seamlessly on the back end. You get matched up with vetted subcontractors, and the paint is ordered, delivered. The contractor comes to your house, they paint your home, and then when the contractor indicates the job is finished, you'll instantly get emailed a worksheet for you to walk around with them. And once you see that the job is done to your satisfaction, you sign off and final payment is made.
Okay. All right. So basically with your company here, I don't have to wait to hear back from, or at least myself, go out to like 3, 4 different companies, wait for them to get back to me with their quotes, and and sit down with my wife and make sure we make a decision on that together. This is going to streamline everything.
Absolutely. It suits every pain point that you and your wife might have.
Okay. All right. So you said you're just getting that done. How did you come into, using AI with this? Did you have a background in it? Did you seek out some help for it?
Yeah. So I sought out some help with regards to having developers develop this for me, but I've always been kind of a tech forward type person. So I saw chatbots on websites, and then I got involved with this company that makes custom chatbots with chat flows and things like that. And then
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
that's how I came up with the idea of Prime Logic. So we could get rid of the actual estimation process, do it all online. So this way it's nice and seamless and simple for you. You don't have to, no pressure, no sales, all the stuff that I dislike doing, it takes care of.
Okay. All right. So so basically your service is going to handle everything from, the cost of the paint to hooking people up with actual contractors in their area. How do you typically do that? Is that something that happens on the back end with the contractors? Do they put in like a private bid? What does that look like?
So what happens is through the estimate, we figure out how much money how long the job will take, what the price of materials will be. And then from there, we calculate a labor factor, what we're going to pay a subcontractor. And the great thing about this is because like I said, I removed myself from the equation. That affords me to lower my prices for the homeowners and also allows me to raise the price for subcontractors. So I have a whole pool of subcontractors that I get in touch with. We do background checks on them. We vet them to make sure that they are who they are. And we go out and we see their work and see if they're the real deal or not. If they're not, unfortunately, they don't get to work with us. But if they are who they say they are, and the proof is in the pudding, and then they're welcome aboard.
Awesome. All right. So with what you envision this to be, right? How long can you go from, hey, I'm on your website filling out, wanting to get, the good, better, best quote to having somebody, at my door ready to start working?
That's a good question. So if you want somebody, if we have contractors that indicate they're available tomorrow, well, maybe not tomorrow because we have to get the paint to you, but say today is Tuesday, say Thursday, we could have it to you on Thursday, have somebody there on Thursday, provided we have the pool of contractors available.
Okay. All right. So all this can happen very quickly then. That's awesome. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you said you're going to be actually launching this in Florida. So are you going to cover the entire state? Is it only certain counties?
So we're going to do a soft launch here in Southwest Florida in Lee County, which is Fort Myers area. And then we're going to expand into Collier and Charlotte. And then the more we work on things and smooth and refine the process, then we'll slowly move further and further out from that epicenter.
Okay. All right. And as you refine the process and start moving out, what does it look like for you moving forward? Are you going into other states? Are you getting into different kind of different verticals? How does that look?
So that's a great question. It'll be a mixture of both. We're going to move into epoxy flooring by December, uh, paver sealing as well for people in the South. And then eventually we'd like to move into flooring, roofing. And then as far as moving out from there, we're going to be offering licenses to other counties throughout the country. Because so it'll be also as a platform.
Nice. All right. Excellent. So yeah, you definitely got some very good goals with this. I was going to say you're the first one that I've heard using AI to kind of coordinate all of this. So I'm really interested to see how it all works out. It seems like an excellent idea. Um, how exactly, did you actually come up with this? And was it something that you just saw in your own painting business like, hey, there's got to be a better way?
Yeah, I just figure that there's got to be a better way. And being that it's such a fractured and siloed industry, especially all of home services are pretty much fractured, that I saw an opportunity to unify it and bring it together while also, again, lowering the prices for customers and also raising the labor rate for the contractors. So being that I figured we could soothe all that, try to unify as best as possible.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
These fractured and siloed industries, the better it would be for the homeowner. Because ultimately, with AI, I believe that the homeowner will win.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you were telling me as well, like the actual size of the home painting business. What was it? What was the size of it?
The residential painting market in the United States of America is $28 billion a year annually.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, so there is a ton of opportunity for you to hit the ground running and get a lot of growth.
Yes,
That's
sir.
pretty awesome. Excellent.
It's funny. Some people might think that, oh well, it might not work. But I remember about 15 years ago, you were told not to get in cars with strangers. But now cars pull up to your house with a thing called Uber or Lyft, and people readily hop in. So I see the same exact opportunity, and being that they were the first to the wall, make it a lot easier for us to garner that trust with customers.
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, that's a good point. Have you in your in your research out there, is there anybody out there that's doing something like this already, or are you pretty much the first, at least in Florida? What does that look like for you?
As far as I know, I'm the first completely. But I know once an idea is out there, it's out there, and then there'll be copycats everywhere. But Prime
Yeah,
Logic is the first.
there you go. Get first to market, build that build that trust with people. Absolutely, I like
Yes,
it.
sir.
All right. So in the state of Florida, so you're going to launch it in what was it, Southwest Florida in the Fort Myers area, right? Okay. So how are people able to start, go into your website and start using you? What does that look like? What does that time frame look like?
Well, it should be ready to launch. There's just a couple more bugs we're working out. But I would say no later than hopefully this Friday, but the absolute latest will be the following Friday, which is the 26th. The absolute
Okay.
latest is the 26th, hopefully the 19th.
Okay. Excellent. So yeah, so you're right on the precipice of getting this thing really out and going. We're not waiting, 2 or 3 months. It's right here. That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
And then another,
Ac
another thing I forgot to mention, when we do have those good, better, best estimates, they're not they're based on pricing because they're different tiers, but the tiers are set by the level of paint that they want. So if somebody is a landlord and they just want to put some lipstick on it this way and get the next person in the door, then we can use A100 on the home uh, for the exterior, or Promar for the interior, and or they go all the way up to Emerald, which is all Sherwin-Williams products, which is the top of their line is Emerald.
Got it. All right. And actually, yeah, that's a good point. So, I mean, at first, who do you think is going to be your main customer? Is it going to be, like you said, kind of like landlords, property managers, just, single families? Like, what does that look like? What do you think?
I imagine single families at first, and then the more the word gets out there, it'll bring people from all walks of life and backgrounds for it, as far as professions, landlords, and whatnot, property managers.
Okay, absolutely. And is this something you're just going to stick to the residential painting? Going to get into any kind of commercial buildings? Could it work with that?
At the moment, we're starting off with exteriors, and then by the end of probably around Thanksgiving, we should have interiors dialed in. I'm not so sure about exteriors at the moment. Sorry, commercial at the moment, only because it's such a different animal, and the exterior buildings they just vary so much, and it's a little bit harder to quantify. But with the leaps and bounds in AI, I imagine that'll be coming around with sometime probably the second or third quarter of next year.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. All right. No, I mean, I think this is really interesting. I think it's going to be a business model that will absolutely start, catching fire when you can make things that much easier for somebody right now. Especially, I've been through it myself. Maybe not on the painting side, but with other services, you have to call up, get a quote. You wait for somebody to call you back if they ever do. And then if you're doing what you're supposed to, it's like you got to do this with 3 or 4 different companies, and it can be a huge pain. So
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Yeah, if you can really shorten that time frame down and make things that much more convenient, I think that's going to bode really well for you. 100%.
Thank you. Me too.
Yeah, absolutely. And Andrew, yeah, can you tell us what is your website? How can people get a hold of you once everything's live and want to try your service? How can they do that?
So if you'd like to reach out to me, you can either reach out to me at my name, Andrew, at getprimelogic.com, or hello@primelogic.com works as well. And the website is getprimelogic.com, but it's not up and running 100% yet, but in the next couple of weeks it will be.
Okay. Excellent. All right, man. Well, again, I think this is great. I can't wait to follow back up with you and see how everything's going. I love making everything as convenient as possible. So everybody, if you're in that, especially that Southwest Florida area here in the next few weeks, and you're getting some painting done, reach out to Andrew, and see what you can get done. I'm sure you're going to have a good experience there. And
Thanks.
absolutely. No, Andrew, thanks for hopping on with us. Again, think this is an excellent idea here. I know I got a lot out of this conversation. This was definitely something I have not, thought of before. And for all of our listeners out there, if you've gotten anything of value from this conversation, please hit that subscribe button. We've got more conversations like this coming down the pipe all the time, and we will see you all on the next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.